Hello, and welcome to my stream. It is 10 past 1. I'm streaming a little late today. For those of you that don't know, I have decided to start cooking and I am applying for the Great British Bake Off for next year or the year after. So I've been getting some practice in and I'm trying to make as many different biscuits, cakes, loaves of bread, uh, anything whatsoever to try and get the practice in. So I do apologise for being a little tiny bit late today. But the new project hospital was released yesterday. So I am going to be showing that off this morning. I haven't got a clue on the levels. I mean, I have only been doing oh, I like the music, so let me just turn it. Oh, this interface. I need to sort this interface out first of all. That's going to do my head in. I can't see that. Let me just turn that down for a bit. Right. Yeah, so I played the tutorial 1 and I've started tutorial 2. But this game is very much like a Sims. When you send your Sims to the doctors or to the nurse to get better, or if they go to work as a doctor or nurse, this is basically where they go. That's the easiest way to explain that. This is nothing like Two Point Hospital. I am a huge fan of Two Point Hospital and wouldn't dare dream of comparing the two because they are completely different. Completely different. However, one of the things that I do think Oxymoron, who are the game developers, need to kind of, I feel, sort out, and it's not just me; it's lots of other people that I've been talking to as well. It is this user interface. It is very small. Even if I enlarge my screen, it's still very tiny, and I do need a pair of binoculars to be able to read some of the stuff. I have put the UI scale up. I'm hoping that will sort it, but let's see. One of the things that I do like, but I've turned down, is the music. I do feel they have taken into account the sounds that you have in a hospital and turned into some really cool music. So I do like the music. It's really catchy. Right, let's see if we can get started then. I'm not going to do a sandbox. I like to learn the game first before going into the sandbox and then playing around. But we are going to do a campaign. So I've already completed. I've got a 1-star on tutorial 1. We're going to try again on tutorial 2. But yes, let's see if we can get it started. One of the great things with Project Hospital is that you've got many levels. And some people feel that as a negative. Some people see it as a positive. I see it as a bit of both. It's going to cause issues, but I also think it's going to be really worthwhile. And it's just nice being able to, go up to the next level and see what's going on. But before we do anything, we need to follow the tutorial, and in order to get a better understanding of the game. So, hi boss, we also know that diagnosing was not the only thing that you did. You were also good at building hospitals. So this is basically the development mode like Sims. So if we click next. So welcome to your nice property we recently acquired. Let us refresh a little bit on how we build and equip your very own hospital and what options they are. Alright, let's build a nice little clinic first. Let's switch to building mode. You can click the bottom of the top left corner of the screen or just press the F6 key. Okay, the first step is laying down foundations. The foundations tool is selected already. Cover an area big enough for at least 3 rooms, for example 20 by 20 tiles. Now I'm just going to do a 10 by 10, I think. Or is it? Or do I have to do a 20 by 20? There you go. I have to do a 20 by 20. Okay. So excellent. Here's a quick summary of what's available to build. There are 5 main categories: foundation, constructions, doors and windows, objects and prefabs. So we've already got the prefabs here. Each category is further divided into subcategories. Don't forget there's a tooltip for each category, an item and more info. Okay, now that we have a place to build, we need to design a floor plan. The very basic unit of every hospital is an emergency department. Select management mode. I didn't even read the rest of that, but never mind. The list is divided into mandatory and optional rooms. Let's place one of each: a doctor's office, a waiting room, and a restroom. These are needed for a working clinic. So, I'm going to have a GP's office here. And I'm not going to make it very big. I'm going to just do that size, I think. I think that's probably plenty. 6 by 6. So let's get a toilet. Let's do one there. And one there. And then a waiting room. So I'm going to put the waiting room all along here. Let's do that. It gives me room to expand a little bit later. Right, well done with the floor plan. Let's build some walls. So back onto the build. Walls. I want that brick effect on the outside. So I'm going to drag that around to there. On the inside, I want to have the toilets kind of almost like a white tiled. White tiles. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll do the opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4. We then need to build, for some strange reason, you need to build a wall in order for them to add a door. I don't. Oh, crap. There we go. I don't think that's really necessary, but we'll get there. Door with window. Yeah, let's put a door with a window going into the bathroom. Into the bathroom. Into the toilet, I mean. Right, so I need to finish off the GP's office, don't I? GP. Let's do a kind of a green section. Aluminium panel colour. Exterior wall, brick bottom. Green tiles. That'll do. And again, I need to add a door in. I'm going to hold it there. Excuse me, sorry. Now the main waiting area needs to have some doors. So I'm going to add in. Can I have them? Sliding double doors. I don't want them there. I want them there. There you go. Let's have that. That's quite nice. Next, let's focus on furnishing the room simply by clicking on the floor. Right, let me add in the windows then. So I'm going to have window there, window there, window there, window there. I actually need to swap that around so that you can't see the blinds, so the blinds are on the inside. And just for the moment, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Right. So we've got a very basic thing going on there now. So we've got all the doors, all the windows in. I don't really want windows. Do I want a... No, that's a watch window. I don't want a watch window. A glass wall. No, I don't want... Do we want a glass wall? No, don't want a glass wall. They don't have small windows at the top. You know, like toilet windows. So... Can we... No, let's leave that. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Right. Click on the floor. Alright, so let's start with the waiting room then. The waiting room. The panel shows the furniture and equipment that is either mandatory, which is orange, or recommended yellow for the room. Mandatory items show also alternatives. For example, all equipment cabinets. But you only need the one. You can rotate objects by pressing R. So I need a Q machine. I do like these. These are cool. I think I actually have something like this at my doctor's. Info TV, Info TV. Let's get some benches, some bennies. Rotate was R, wasn't it? So let's leave a bit of an entrance. What I quite like is that you can see on the screen the lines going diagonally and left and up and down. So that when you move your mouse up and down, left and right, you've got the facility to plan and put in your things. So that's quite cool. Let's add in a water dispenser and rotate a vending machine. Oh, you can change the colour of the vending machine. That's cool. I like that. I do like that. Can you change the colour? You could change the colour of the bennies. That's cool. I like that. What I also like is that if you've clicked on something, say for example an Info TV, this light blue tells us that we need that as well for that to work. So that's kind of handy on that one. Right mouse button cancels some objects. Oh, there you go, tinted blue. You can hover over it to the floor to see if it needs more equipment. Right, okay, now equip all your rooms. Okay, so I want now the doctors. Wow, the doctors have got to have a lot. They've got to have a lot. Okay, so... Oh, I haven't done the floor, have I? No, let's do the flooring. I've got on with a green, haven't I? That's grass. This is the other thing as well, is that I know there's colours down here, but I can't access them because of my screen. And it's very, very annoying. It would be nice if it was a scroll bar down here as well. I can't even arrow move them on, but never mind. Concrete pavement, dark lino flooring, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring. Let's put some laminate flooring down to there. Ceramic tiles in the toilets. Okay. Do we want pillars? No, let's not have any pillars. And in the I'm gonna have two areas, I think. In the doctors, I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna have that because I'm going to have an examining table area. Let's have it that way. And a privacy screen. Yes. That's nice. Like that. Like that a lot. Privacy screens can be placed here but will block access to another object. Or maybe I can do it here then. There. No. No. There. Delete. There we go. Okay. So we've got our privacy screens coming in. Do I need that many? No. No. Delete. Let's have the 4. Right. Okay. That's that sorted. I need to have equipment cabinet. But let's have it. Can I have it wall mounted? Yes, I can. There. Can I have... Let's have the bio bin as well underneath it. Let's add in the office desk. Let's add the office desk there because I want the chair that the patient sits on to be there, the doctor's chair to be there, a PC. I'm going to add in some tables, possibly with some cabinets. So then I can have the in tray, the printer, let's have the printer over there. So I've got to have an audio meter is used to determine certain level of one's hearing. So I've got to have that. Okay. I've got to have another biohazard bin. So let's have that over here. Won't be accessible here. Let's pop it there then. I've got to do a scan. So I want. Let's have the sink. Can I have the sink in there? No. Let's have the sink out here then. Let's have the sink there with cabinet drawers next to it. Then we can have the CRP. Scan is a quick blood test measuring concentration of C-reactive protein. Well, that can go on that one. I've got to have an eye test. Okay, so that can go there. I've got to have an examination lamp. Let's have that there. I've got to have another biohazard bin. I've got biohazard bins coming out on my arse. So I've got everything that's needed there by the looks of it. Okay. What's these? So that's oh, that's all my things, isn't it? So let's put a mirror above the sink. Well, there's my reception. Oh, so you can design your own reception. That's cool. Right, so let's have reception right. let's have it there. Then an information point there, a middle one there, and I'm going to rotate that round to go there. We want that. Yeah. And then that. Okay, so we want some people behind there, don't we? So 1, 2. Do I get a computer? So we've got Benny's locker. Should we have the locker? Let's have the locker. Meal tray, we don't need that. Can you see what I mean by the it's just too small. It's very, very small in the sense of trying to find things. You want them a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. PC, can I have a PC somewhere? Paper holder, okay, that can go on there. PC, there we go. So let's have one there with a printer next to it. It would be nice if these were categorized as well. It to me, it just feels like it's just a little too much too soon. I didn't want to have all this to begin with, if that makes sense. I wanted to be able to build it up. Let's just add around the place some hygiene. Okay, so now I need to do the toilets. So obvious, we need the toilet itself. We need a hand dryer. Can that go? Let's put the hand dryers here. And then I need a sink. So can I have cabinets first? I don't really want cabinets. So let's just do the normal sink then. Oh. Let's just do the normal sinks. Why can't that go there? That can't go there now. Okay. This is where I'm getting frustrated. I want to be able to click on the object, not click on the floor where it is. I'm going to have to remember that. Click on the floor where it is. I don't have a window there. I tell you what, let's move them here. One there. No, one there and one there. One there. One there. And one there. Should we put some mirrors above the sinks? A plastic hamper. Oh, I like them. There we go, we can have one of them. A lab sink. No, we don't need a lab yet. Don't need that. Just for the fun of it. I know it's not a thing, but let's have a personal best clock in the toilets. Flower, notice board, posters. arteries, digestion, eye, heart, poster info. Well, you do tend to have posters in toilets for people to read. Hospital sign, iron fence, pedestrian crossing, rope, blah 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 blah. Right, okay. So we need on the wall then toilet sign. Toilet sign, toilet sign. We need a GP. I think I just saw that, didn't I? Is that doctor's office? Doctor's office. Right. The optional equipment usually contains decorative items but improve the environment. Now we need to for a functional clinic is a doctor. We need to hire one. Okay, so let's see if we can hire. Hiring new staff. Select management mode. And click on the new staff button. Management mode. Oh look, new staff. New staff. I can't really see them. Okay. Next, choose what profession you need. Well, I need a doctor. Choose day or night shift. I only want day shift at the moment, don't I? Next, select required character and place them into the room that you want them to work. Okay, so male 66 has got 4. What do they mean? General medicine 50, diagnosis 50. 70. It's got 2 hidden talents and that's got 3 hidden talents. So let's go with this one. He can go there. Hospital now accepts patients. The hospital now... Right, okay. Character done. Right. Okay. Hospital now accepts patients. When you have more departments, you can switch between them using icons at the main bottom. Okay, so I've got there. No, I haven't got anyone to there. Right, so I now need an X-ray room. Build and equip them. You need a functional X-ray room. Okay. Well, let's have the X-ray room here. But the waiting room. The waiting room can go here. Okay. So I now need to go back into here and build the walls around it, don't I? There's one. We need to add the door. So shall I remove that window? Let's add in some double doors into that area. I need to add in a wall. X-ray, X-ray. Should we do that? Okay, let's have that. I need a door going into it. X-ray door. There. Okay. Can't really have any windows. So let's have a look. So I need an X-ray. I need... Right. Normally with X-rays, you have a separate wall, don't you? So let's have that as our secure room. Let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get rid of that one. Okay. Does it need a door? I don't know. Let's go back to this. My X-ray viewer. Let's have them there. X-ray control panel. Okay. Well, ideally the control panel needs to be behind mobile unit. Okay, let's plonk you there. Equipment cabinet. Let's plonk you there. Control panel again. Okay. Oh no, have I got... Let's get rid of you. Let's plonk you there. Okay, can't have them. We need a PC and a desk. Right, so let's get an office desk in. Let's plonk you there for the moment. We need a desk. Office desk. Office desk. There. Let's get the PC in with a chair. Let's now move let's put in the X-ray machine itself. There. Do I need them? Delete. 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 Do I need that. Delete. Right, I don't... Oh, I do need something. Right, let's have a toolbag cabinet then. There. And let's have the control panels there. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need anything else in there. Let's add in the flooring now. So the flooring can be small white, yes. There we go. I now need to employ a radiographer. So employ... I want someone with technics, don't I? All the... and equipment and staff them. Radiology 50. 50, 50, 50, okay. Biochemistry. One hidden talent. Alright, let's go for you. You can go there. Now treat 6 patients. Okay, so let's go into management mode for the moment. Oh, no. I want to use the same flooring. Let's have it going a different direction now for here. And then I want waiting room, don't I? Should we have a look at the prefabs? Waiting room. Too big. 6 by 6. Can people get in everywhere they would need to? No, that plant is in the way, isn't it? Let's move the plant over to there. That's probably in the way, so let's move that to there. There. That's alright. Right. Now play. Do I need to hire any... Hey Storm. What's the matter? No, you're too early. Go lay down. Would it be a janitor? Nurse, doctor. Let's hire a janitor. It's a speed when cleaning. You've got a hidden talent though. But I'm not being funny, but your age is not looking good for me. So let's hire that one. Okay. Oh, no place to work. Okay. And we'll be idle. Let's see if we can get you... Can we get you a janitor's trolley? Janitor's trolley. Bucket cart, that'll do. There. Now play. Oh, I could add a nice little... Where are you going? I've given you something. Okay, whatever. I need to add a symbol, don't I? Symbol for X-ray. Diagnosis, ICU, internal medicine. X-ray, that would be nice. Rotate. Let's have that there. Rotate. And have that there. Okay. Play. Oh, let's see who's in there first, shall we? Who are you? Right, so you have got 7 hidden symptoms. You've got a sore throat and you've got a fever. 34% at the moment it's a common cold. Neck palpitation is the next active treatment. Let's have a look, see if I can do this one then. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to just do this for the moment. Unfortunately my dog's had a bit of an accident, so I need to go sort that out. I'll be back in about hopefully 5-10 minutes. Right, I am back. Sorry about that. Right. Okay, let's see if we can get this sorted then. So, procedures have finished. Scheduled procedures have finished. Last was neck palpitation. The patient is waiting for you to plan another examination or select a diagnosis. So, one of the things that I have noticed is that if you select player control, you have to control everything that the patient does, or not the patient does, sorry, that the doctor does, in order to diagnose and treat the patient. So you actually have more onus in trying to save the patient, if that makes sense. So, okay, so let's see what else is going on here. Let's pause it for a second. So he's got 34% of the common cold. Tularemia, I don't even know how to say that, is an infectious disease that mainly affects the eye, skin, eyes, lymph nodes, or lungs. It's caused by the Francisella tuberculosis bacteria. I haven't got a clue how to say these, so I apologise if I'm saying these medical terms incorrectly. Potentially fatal and can be treated effectively is 33%. Right, so we need to do the sore throat. Oral cavity inspection. Let's do an oral cavity inspection then. Play. Let's see how that goes. One of the other things that I've noticed as well is that even though I've got a lot of patients here, they haven't gone to see a receptionist. They've checked in through the automated system. But I don't know whether there's a wait time that they've been waiting, or whether it's it doesn't happen until you go in through the door, the doctor's door. So they're doing an oral cavity inspection. An oral cavity inspection. Okay. Come on, I want you to finish that. Okay, have finished. So it hasn't actually told us anything. Okay. Has it really? Oral cavity inspection. Didn't tell us anything. Breathing problems would be chest. Let's do that one. What I will do is I'll do the rest of these as automatic. That might speed things up a little bit, but right. So the procedure has finished. 51% common cold, 49% a fatal disease. But there's still 5 hidden symptoms. So dry cough is the chest, breathing, fever, temperature measurement. Let's do a temperature measurement. Scheduled procedures are finished. Okay, so that seems to be the general message, but that hasn't told me anything different, has it? So the fever we've kind of sorted. Can we do a nasal cavity? Oral, chest, chest. Let's do a physical examination and see if that throws up anything that we need to do. He's being bored. He's playing paper airplane by the looks of it. Okay. Come on, Frank. You can do this. Okay. So we've still got 2 here. So we've got a sore throat, headache, physical examination. It came from the physical examination. Sneezing, physical, chest. Right, so let's just do one more examination then. Is that going to tell me anything different, do we think? Don't know. Right. The patient is waiting for you to. Right. Okay. So there's no other examinations available. So we got 100%. It's a common cold. So the treatment, active treatments, is literally they've recommended is rest. However, I've got all of these as options. He's got a dry cough. Right, so let's give him a dry cough due to a fever. Oh, he had a fever, didn't he? So let's give him the fever things and then let's give him rest. Will that save him? Sorry, hit the mic there with my cup. See, I've definitely put that window in the wrong place there, haven't I? Procedures have finished. The patient is waiting for you to plan another examination or select the diagnosis. Oh, so that didn't work. Usually the nose or throat. So let's give him nasal drops then as well. And that one then. We'll send all, we'll give him all 5. Okay, I've select them all. It's oh sorry, I forgot to do that. So it's the common cold. Go home. Cool, blimey, that was a long thing. Right, okay, I think I might leave that on auto then for the moment. We've sent one patient home who is treated. Okay, so click the table. Patient diagnosis, hazard department, doctor style. Bookmarked patients. No, okay. Right, so we're going to have a physical examination, are we? American trypanosomiasis, also known as Chagas disease, is seriously infectious disease caused by the parasite. It left untreated, it can lead to serious heart and digestive complications. Okay. You, by the sounds of it, you do. Is that a real disease? Well, I'm not sure. Not sure. Available treatments. Well, it's only 53% sorted. By the looks of it, I am going to have to build another GP's office. Can I clone that GP office? Can I paste as a gonna paste? Right, I'm going to have to do another one because this is taking forever. Right, let's do emergency doctor's office 4x6. Doctor's office 6x8. Toilet. Doctor's office. One. 2. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to move that window. So window, remove that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Gonna add in the window. There. 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 Let's have it there and there instead. We want there. I want to get rid of that green chair. Why can't I get rid of it? Because people are on it. Because people are on it. Okay, that's fine. No, go back. Right, I want door. Let's cancel that door and cancel that door. Let's move them up. Let's move that down. Let's add in a door. We now need to go back and add in info TV. No, info TV and that. Let's take that away. Oh, let's plonk that there. Plonk that there. Right. Now I need to hire 2 GPs. Right, so let's have you. Missing equipment, missing staff. No, I know, that's why I'm... Oh, for goodness sake. It's missing a fucking bin. Right. Now. 1, 2. Now let's play. No chairs. That's not nice. Let's add in a chair. Let's add in... No. The chair. The chair. Okay, play. Right, he's gone. Ah. Okay. Elbow pain. Limited arm action. Tenderness. Right, so you're going to go for an X-ray. Good, so you're going for an X-ray. Oh, have I just cured you? Have you been cured? Insomnia. So you've been given sleeping drugs and rest. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's see if how these patients get on. Okay, so before we finish, let's have a look at the last category and great time saver, prefabs. Select the prefabs mode, which I've already started doing anyway. Okay. Okay. Choose any of the prefabs and place it on the unoccupied space in your clinic. Oh. Can I do that? Let's move that to there. Now you have fully equipped room. It's also automatic added to the floor plan. You can of course modify it to your exact needs. Well done. It's easy riding a bike, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Right. That looks like tutorial 2 is finished. Do I need to? Oh no, it's working. Okay. We'll leave it to run through. And then what we will do is we will try tutorial 3. And right, so campaign, tutorial 3, management and hospitalization. Okay. With diagnosis and building out of the way, we now want more talent. Might need a little refresher. Let's take a look at hospital management. We can start with the department management. Go ahead and switch to department management mode. Okay. Let's zoom in a little bit. This mode gives you all the information about your selected department, assigned staff and rooms. It is also acts as a checklist for making the department work. You can choose who will be the chief doctor. Be careful with the selection. It can have a big effect on the overall productivity of your employees. Okay. Certainty level is an important setting on the diagnosis. It determines how careful the doctors are when selecting a final diagnosis and how carefully they look for hidden symptoms. Let's have a look at hiring options. Click on the hiring button in your desired department's card. Right, there are 4 categories: doctors, nurses, technologists and janitors. You can see their experience level, skills and their request salary. Also, the character perks can make a big difference and are often hidden. The selection is bound to the selected department, so the employees only have matching specializations. If you're not happy with the candidates a hiring agency, you'll be able to provide with a new list or uncover hidden perks for free. To hire an employee, click on their portrait and drop them into the room. The employee will be automatically assigned to the nearest workplace. You can assign the workplace from the employee card. Right, okay. Workspaces consist of a desk, a chair, and a PC, as you've probably seen when building different rooms. And now you can see that they are now occupied on your selected department. Okay. Oh, I see. So I've got a doctor's room, doctor's room, doctor's room, doctor's room, doctor's room, but I don't have any doctors in. I've only got the one doctor there. Okay. So next, let's have a closer look at your staff. Open up any of your employees' cards. There. Every employee has a few different statistics for their levels, skills and specializations. For technologists and nurses, there are 3 experience levels. For doctors, 5. Different specializations get available as the employees level up. Skills are fixed for each type of personnel, but get improved by being used. You can learn more about individual skills in tooltips. Specializations give the opportunity to work at certain departments or rooms and allow the employee to perform specific examinations or treatments. Okay. Doctors can have 1 or 2 specializations. The first one allows basic work at a certain department and is available for all residents, level 2. The second one is usually related to surgery or diagnosis and available for fellows at level 4. Employee roles give you the option to control what tasks each employee is allowed to perform. This way you can make sure that you have staff available when they are really needed. For example, for surgery. To be able to take care of hospitalized patients 24/7, the hospital needs staff assigned to both day shift and night shift. When you click the night shift button, notice that the border and the staff change. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's move to management tools for the whole hospital. Let's have a look at the departments. Open the department section. Here is a list of all active departments. You can close them down from here. Insurance companies are the most important partners because they control both what patients come to the hospital and how much they pay. Open the insurance section of the hospital management card. Right. Insurance companies have their own requirements, but when you past these, it's up to you which insurance companies you contract and accept patients from. Okay. Now we need to take a look at the ambulances. Open the ambulance section. The panel shows you the status of your ambulances. Okay. Next up is the finance. Open the budget section. Here's a breakdown of your income and expenses for each department. You can also take out a loan from a local bank if you are short on cash. Okay, so wages. Total wages is $4,000 in the clinic, but hospitalization wages is $2,000. So let's say $6,000 in total. That's about right. Yes. Buildings. Oh, okay. And last but not least, statistics. Open the statistics section. The statistics give you the insights into how well your hospital is doing and what the trends have been. Okay, so staff 12, doctors 7, nurses, and is that 10 janitors? 1 janitor. One janitor. Or 1 technologist and 0 janitors. That's what it is. That looks like 10 otherwise. Patients, we've had 0 stay in, but 2 are, is that outpatients kind of similarity? Not sure. Now on to the fun part. Our hospital needs a functional hospitalization process at the general surgery department. That made no sense to me whatsoever. So our hospital needs a functional hospitalization process at the general surgery department. Switch to department. Okay, by the looks of it, have I just... Yeah, I'm on... Yes, I'm on floor 2. Okay. Switch to department management and select general surgery department. General surgery department. Check what rooms you need and build them. Oh my word, do I need all of those? Jesus. Okay. So I need an on-call room. On-call room. All doctors needed for running a department are based in here. Right, rooms. Cleaning closet. I've got one of those there. Let me do that again. Right, I need... Gone there. I need that one. Rooms. Surgery lab. Okay. Does it tell me what the minimum size is? 4 by 4. Right, let's do that. A common room. And a cleaning closet. Okay. So now let's go into each one. Let's have a look at the prefabs. So I'm wanting surgery, general surgery. I want it is surgical lab. Surgical lab. There. I also wanted a common room. There. And I also wanted... Did I want an on-call room? I did want an on-call room. I want an on-call room to go there. And a cleaning closet. there? Will that go in there? Yes. There. Okay. So let's try that again. There. I now need to hire. Okay, so I want general surgery. I've got one of those. I now need a technologist. What do these mean? Long commute, long drive home, can be often late. Can be often late for work. They need spelling mistake there. Doesn't need to take free time breaks. Moves much faster. Hunger increases much faster. Rest levels decreased slower. Okay, so let's go with 96% biochemistry. Let's go with you. Do I need another one of those? Let's have you. Okay, I need a janitor. 2 janitors. Efficiency. What did that mean? Moves much faster. What does that one? A night owl. Works much more efficiency during the night. Okay, so let's turn that night on and let's put you there. There. Moves much slower. You're a night owl, so let's give you a job there. Let's give you there. Janitor day, though. Janitor day. Let's take you. And let's take you. Okay, so that's the day done. And now I need nurses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, doctors on call. 6. Well, let's put you in there. 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 And you in there. Okay, fair enough. So I've now got that. I've got no nurses though, so let's add in some nurses. Let's have you. Has no workspace. Okay. Okay. No, I don't have a workspace, do I? Right, what rooms am I missing? An on-call room. Nurses station. Let's build a nurses station, shall we? Nurses station. Nurses station. Operating. Nurses station. Oh, that looks pretty. Nurses station. That can go there. So then I can now employ nurses. 3 nurses to be exact. So let's do 1, 2, 3. I now need to look at the night, don't I? A night shift. I need at least 1 doctor for the night shift. 1 doctor for the night shift. I need 1 nurse for the night shift. One nurse for the night shift. Okay. Right, I now need a diagnosis unit. Diagnosis unit. Diagnosis unit. There, diagnosis unit. There. Okay, so with this one then, no one needs to go in that one. Okay, a regular ward. A regular ward. Regular ward. Regular ward. Regular ward. So I can do 1, 2, 3. Let's do the 4. 4 regular wards. Okay. HDU. What's a HDU? High dependency unit. Okay, a high dependency unit we need. High dependency unit 4x6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And an operating room. Yeah, that's the important bit there. Operating room. Let's switch a Rooney. Yeah. Okay, well, let's build one then. So let's floor plan, floor plan, floor plan. Corridor. 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 Cleaning common room, surgery lab. See, they don't have general surgery. Operating room. Right, let's have it there. Oh, I didn't finish though. Now that we have a working hospitalization, the ambulance will bring us the first patient. This should only be a minute. What? I didn't finish my theatre though. I haven't got an operating room. Right. Operating room. See, it would fit there, but can we move you? Demolish that. Oh, that's on the wall. That's on the wall. Right, okay. Let's add in flooring then. Otherwise I'm going to go stir crazy. There. Right, so this should only be a minute. Okay, so down. Oh, there's the ambulance. Let's pause the game until, so you can select the patient easily. Take the patient under your care. Let us follow the patient through our hospitalization process. Oh, look, it's me with an eye patch. Next, patients get admitted for observation when there is no clear diagnosis. Once the diagnosis is clear, the patient gets treated and sent home or hospitalized at a specialized department. When the patient goes to an observation room, following examinations will be done by the on-call room staff, and your doctor in the doctor's office at the clinic will take another case. Okay. Trauma center is essential unit for handling. Trauma center, yeah. Now let's go back to our patient on their way to the trauma center. Okay. Until they try to find out what is wrong and reach a clear diagnosis. Well, by the looks of it, he's bleeding because there's blood everywhere. Right. Last was stabilization. Okay, so he has penetrated spleen rupture. TC hospitalization, trauma care, etc. Yep, okay. Should we do a physical examination? Okay, so physical examination is finished. It's definitely either 50% liver laceration or penetrated thing. Okay, so fast assignment with is a special ultrasonography method used in the evaluation of trauma patients and intensive care. Right, so let's do that then. Okay. 100% spleen. Okay, so that is his diagnosis. With a clear diagnosis, the patient gets hospitalized at specialized departments. Every department has two types of inpatient rooms, regular or HDU. Okay. Regular ward is suitable for patients without any risk or life-threatening conditions. High dependency unit is suitable for patients in risk of collapse or life-threatening. If patients collapse, they can be sent to ICU to be connected to the life support. Intensive care unit is not only a hospitalization type, but also a standalone department. So what happens next to our patient? Let's switch to the department. Check the tool tip on diagnosis to see which department is capable of treating. Well, it's that one, isn't it? Let's wait for our patient to be transferred to their room. The room was chosen based on the severity of the patient's symptoms. You can follow the patient by clicking on the hidden cross over the bottom left corner of the portrait. Bottom left. Oh, yeah. Oh. So in the meantime, while everyone's gone on a break... Oh no, they were just getting a bed. He's dripping blood everywhere. Oh, I went to a different floor. Fair enough. Okay. Well, not the floor that I've just built. Why? I don't know. Nurses check that the patients regularly, more often. Nurses also deliver meals and medicine in various forms as prescribed. Right. Now it's time to treat our patients. Suppress all high hazard symptoms. Some might be still hidden. Notice some icons are pulsing. The patient might collapse and die if you don't prescribe them with treatments. Ah, okay. So let's do that one. Pressure bandage. Pressure bandage. That one. Physical examination. Well, I've done a physical examination. That one's done. Physical examination. Okay. I didn't want a chest one, but never mind. He's still got blood loss. I want a physical examination. Alright, that's being suppressed. Abdominal, blood transfusion, physical examination, physical examination. Right, let's do a blood transfusion. You can have a blood transfusion, emergency care. Emergency procedure to make sure the patient is stabilized by taking care of all potential wounds, lacerations, injuries, traumas, and stop any active bleeding. Well, let's do that one then as well. Um, let's see what happens here. Scheduled procedures are finished. Patient is waiting for you to plan another treatment. Well, I don't have any other treatment, so abdominal surgery. Do we need to transfer him? Spleen rupture, abdominal surgery. That's the one I want to do then, isn't it? require staff with skills. Okay. So let's pause and go into building. I'm wanting abdominal surgery. So let's close that for a second. Shall we have a look at the prefabs? ICU. On-call nurses station, ICU. Surgery. Cardiograph, sonograph. Operating, diagnostic. Regular ward, on-call. General surgery. Surgical lab, general surgery. Office is common diagnosed outpatients. No, we want that one then. Didn't I just did that. So now I need to I need a surgical nurse. Find new candidates for a fee. Patient care, patient medical surgery, 7%. Yep, you'll do. Right, you. I'm really sorry, but you're dismissed. Because I want you instead. Go. So now I have my surgery. Let's go back to our patient. There we go. So I've got to have everything in order for it to be. That makes sense. That makes sense. Right. So let's have a look. I want to follow them, don't I? So follow. We have a couple more patients coming into the hospital. Suppress their high hazard. My word. Okay. Down. Right here. Oh, nurses are running. Good. Doctor's running. So there's one in. Let me control that one. Okay, so let's do that. They're going into number 2. Okay, and I obviously want to follow them as well, don't I? My patient's down here, so how's you? Oh, okay. You're in surgery. Right, so how's you? Blood loss. So for blood loss, I need to do a blood transfusion? No. Favorite patient is collapsing. Ah, right, okay, emergency care. blood transfusion. Let's do them too. Okay, is that you? Let's do a physical examination. You. Cool, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. This is definitely going into nurse and doctors training, I think. Patient is waiting for you. Right. So the blood transfusion is finished. So we need to different diagnosis. Let's do abdominal palpitation. You. Severe hemorrhaging. We need to pressure bandage. Let's do the pressure of the bandage then. How's number 1 doing? Okay, so number 2, abdominal guarding. We've got one more hidden. So let's do physical examination on you. There's nothing flashing there at the moment. There's nothing flashing there, so that's all stopped. Good. Okay. You. Physical examination is needed with that. That'll help with that one. Okay. Okay, so you need to go to... Okay, so you need to have emergency care. You need to go to... You're having a severe hemorrhage. Physical examination, right? So you need to ICU. Let's take you there. How's number 1 doing? Number 1. Number 1's there. Right, number 2. Number 3. Number 2. Right, number 2, you got severe hemorrhaging. Scheduled abdominal page. Right, the patient is waiting for... Right, okay, so number 1. How are you doing now, number 1? Are you back to health? Right, number 3. Suppressed. Suppressed. But we've still got 2, so let's do a different diagnosis then. Number 1. Suppressed. 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 So you're done. Can you not go home? Select department. No. Oh, whoops. Can only be released from ICU after being treated. Well, alright, number 3. Critical state. I haven't found anything, so let's do abdominal palpitations. You're still bleeding, right? Pressure the bandage. This is very, very intense and very complicated. Okay, close, 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 close. Right, close, 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 close. What have I done with you? Are you going? Are you staying? Right, number 3's finished. Number 3, you've got abdominal guarding, so you need abdominal palpitation. We've done that. So let's do a fast. That will hopefully give me that one hidden thing. You. Why are you not going to ICU? I want you to go to ICU, please. I want to see what you've got there. Right, where are you going? You're going in there, right. Right, so that's been suppressed. Abdominal palpitation. Okay, let's go back to number 3. You now need ICU, please. You should have been in ICU ages ago. Let's track you. Let's go back to number 1 for a minute. Your staff patient is collapsing. I know they're collapsing. Collapsed patient can't be hospitalized. So do blood transfusion then. Right, let's put spleen. And I want you to do that, please. Abdominal surgery, abdominal palpitation. I know. Meow meow to you too. One, two, three. So I've got okay, so you are renal laceration. You need abdominal surgery. So go in for abdominal surgery then, please. You I want you to go to ICU now because you've got a ruptured spleen. Oh, very confusing. Very confusing. Very, very confusing. Right. Up, and over. Right, so you Alright, do you know what? Go automatic. You need transferring to that. That's what I didn't do. Right, you are in surgery. Okay. So you will then need that. So how are you doing now? That doesn't tell me. He's a pirate, but does not pay for anything. So I'm not going to get any money for that one. Thanks. Okay. Decreases mood of people around them. Is likely to reveal delicate symptoms. So you're in surgery. You've had surgery. You're on your way to ICU. Alright, so I've saved that one. Okay. How... Let's just see if we can get Jordan Lopez done. You're going to go into a thing. Right, okay, so go down. So we've saved her. She used to transfer him back. Okay. And then you need sorting. Should we speed this up? Finish with reported diagnosis. He's planning to send them home. Right, and play normal speed for the moment. Right, so you are 100% completed. I don't have a home button. Okay, you. I don't want that. Abdominal guarding, abdominal palpitation. You're meant to go into surgery, please. Alright, so you. Can I transfer departments now? After being treated. I thought he was treated. What about you? Can I transfer your department? So you've got abdominal guard. Clinic open hours end. Right, I want abdominal guarding. Right, I think I'm going to pause it there. I'm going to leave it there for today because I have dogs pestering me. It just seems every time I try and do a stream I have issues with trying to do something, whether it's power cuts or dogs shitting everywhere and what have you. I'm going to leave it there and I will try and come back another time. But thanks to JoeR247 for just popping by and saying hello and for following me. He has a heart of gold, that man. He really does. And thank you to everyone else that has popped by. I will speak to you later. Okay, thank you a lot. Bye.